Hi, I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Elizabeth.
And this is There's
Something Wrong with the Elizabeths.
Which I feel like if the fifth showing is where we really kind of broke and started going crazy, the eighth showing is where it was cemented.
Yeah.
There was a moment where I was like, are we still going to be friends?
It's almost 4 in the morning.
It's almost 4 in the morning. We've been watching Showgirls, eight showings now. Mm-hmm. Talking about nothing but Showgirls, like no outside discussion.
Yeah, we
about
don't allow
nothing else. Lizzie's taking off her makeup.
Yep. In the movie, they do not know
They do
how.
it really badly in the movie.
They take it off of their cheeks, which is like, how much makeup do you have on your
I feel like it's
cheeks?
like, if they get it wrong, that's easy to reapply, and the eye makeup takes longer.
Yeah.
So they can do more takes. But
It's
yeah,
true.
this showing.
No commitment.
This was the
And
rough
yet a lot
one.
of commitment. Yeah, this was tough
Yeah.
viewing.
Lizzie broke in last video.
Yes, and
I broke hard. Because we're watching the scene where they have sex in the pool, and there's a waterfall. I'm just gonna keep talking. You do what you do.
Yeah, no,
there's a
that's
waterfall where he puts his hands through, I'm the
Like
waterfall
he's
monster. And then he grabs her and they continue to have sex, but it's sexy,
And she's just like,
waterfall monster.
okay,
Sexy. And I remember, I've been thinking a couple times, I'm gonna hold it in. I've been thinking a couple times in different places in the movie, maybe this time, the joke would be different. Maybe this time, something would be different.
We'll be watching a different movie.
I was thinking, maybe this time he won't do the waterfall monster, because it's the stupidest thing.
So lame.
And he did it, and I broke. And I started laughing, and then I started sobbing. I was crying, but still laughing. And yeah, we broke a little. So
the only notes I took during this viewing was math on how much more we had to watch. Just the math of how much more.
Which we figured out we might be wrong. But we're not going to discuss that in this video.
We started at
we're gonna get there.
8:37 in the morning, and we were going to watch until 8:37 in the morning, wherever we might be in the movie, whatever might be happening around us.
If we're close to the end, we'll decide if we want to finish that showing, because it's been a long night. So Lizzie, before we begin other parts, I think it might be a good idea to start this one with what was your spotlight? Give me some positivity.
Do you know what is a thing that I like in this movie?
What is the thing you like in this movie?
There's a building that they drive past several times, and you know the building, and it's got a rainbow all over it.
Everywhere.
Yeah, and it's not a glittery rainbow. It's not a pretty rainbow. It's they're in a bad part of town. I feel they're by the police station, and
they're by where James lives.
House,
yeah.
and he lives in the nicest studio. Whatever. No,
and he's squatting in a storefront.
He's squatting, yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, I really love this building. It just seems I don't even know what it's for. I think it's some shitty little casino, but the whole building is the big rainbow, and I like it. It's hopeful, and that makes me think of hope, which makes me think of Penny, and I like Penny. Penny's so good. I want to watch Penny's movie.
Well, there is one. It could be nice.
Yeah. Yeah. You? Shining
my
spotlight.
My spotlight. This movie was when she goes to quit. I think when she goes to quit, one of the scenes, they all run together. When she goes to quit the strip club, I think Mama Henrietta is in the corner blowing smoke rings. Yes. And first of all, they're pretty good smoke rings. And secondly, I've never seen that.
I didn't see it.
Never saw it.
I didn't see it this viewing.
I'll point it out.
I'll
but
see it
literally
the
after
viewing.
8 viewings, there was something new.
Nice.
Something new. And I loved it. And it was something new that was supposed to be there and part of character. And it was just nice to have something new.
You know what was nice this viewing?
Nice?
The parts when we didn't have guests. I loved watching this movie with guests because they came up with so many other great
awesome
ideas, and they pointed out so many other things, but there was also a lot that we explained to them.
Yes.
Our theories, pointing out the extras, pointing out, like, no, you think this is a plot hole, but it's not. Look, you know, all this stuff, and it was nice to just be like, I'm just gonna watch the movie now. I'm just gonna watch it.
Now we get to watch it with someone who understands. I was also thinking, like, I'll probably watch this movie sometime in the future of my life, but it's gonna be a really weird experience. Because I'm gonna want to be like, no, you don't understand.
And they won't.
No one will understand this movie.
You had something. You had an existential.
Oh, I had a weird I had amidst my existential crisis. I should be asking you questions, but I feel like we're kind of. This was a rough one. Okay, so I asked myself, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? We're not getting money for it. We don't have fans
Nobody
yet.
asked us. No one's like, I dare you.
Yeah.
No
one challenged.
No, challenge yourselves.
You know, we don't have any fans or anything. No one's like clamoring for the next video because it's all happening in one night. Why are we doing this? And I feel like the most appropriate answer is the one that Showgirls itself gives us, is to find ourselves, or that there is no point. Like, either we're finding us, what's wrong with the Elizabeth,
yes,
or there is no point. And I feel like both answers are really good. I also came up with another one. I think I finally figured out who the true villain of the movie is.
Please.
Because everyone's a bad guy except for Molly. Everyone's a bad guy in some way, except for Molly and Penny, and like the 3 dance people.
Yeah.
Las Vegas. Las Vegas is the villain. Because Las Vegas is the thing that allows all of the evil deeds to go unpunished and in fact sometimes rewarded.
There's a line in Sin City, which is such a better movie
we
than
should
this.
Be watching Sin
I love
City.
Sin City. But there's a line in it, something, I think it's actually in A Dame to Kill For, which is not good, but it's in the books. Like, the city, it corrupts what it can't soil and it kills what it can't corrupt, or something like that.
I like it.
Yeah, it's something like that. And yeah, that's Vegas. That's Vegas, baby. That's Vegas, baby.
Which is appropriate because Sin City is like loosely based on Vegas and also like New York.
Yeah. So, Elizabeth.
Oh, that's not it.
Okay, that's not. Well, it's fine.
It's
I'm
right
just
here.
gonna. It's for visuals. You have been asking people to write down their $2 million idea on a napkin, just like the writer of this movie did one historic evening. So, what is your $2 million idea?
I used my pain. I used my pain of wanting the waterfall scene to be different. I did. And I feel like technology is here. Okay, do you want to read it?
I want to read it.
Okay.
I think I can read here. Yeah. Choose your own adventure movie, direct to streaming, more choices, more expensive.
Yes.
This is good because it's also a business plan.
Yeah.
Apparently.
It's a choose your own adventure movie where, like, if you want a cheap movie, you have 3 choices. You can go like, oh, the person goes with guy A or guy B.
More choices equals
you know,
more expensive.
she says yes to getting married or no to getting married. So like a 2-choice movie would be like nothing because you have to film all the other things. But like a movie where it's like 27 different choices, everything is going to be different from each choice, so it would be more expensive, more complicated. So like
you gotta film more,
because
options.
it's direct to streaming. Because if you did it in theaters, you can't do that in theaters. You know, but direct to streaming, you can charge more for a higher choice one because it does cost more to produce.
Yes.
And you could also like have a lower rate for the person to rewatch it and make different choices.
What do you think would be the first adventure movie for the choose your own adventure movie, direct to streaming, more choices equals more expensive?
You can say the whole title.
Yeah.
I think romantic comedies are a safe bet.
Oh.
I think a romantic comedy would be a safe bet for everyone that's ever watched Pretty in Pink and wanted you to go with Ducky.
Yes.
Yes. Right?
Right.
What would you pay to see that ending? Because you know they filmed it. They actually filmed that ending. Yeah.
I don't really like Pretty in Pink, but it does. It part of why I don't like it is because you're just like, what's wrong with Ducky? Like,
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I think there's a lot of money to be had in the romantic comedy.
Yes.
And I think that would be where I would start.
Valid.
about it.
Valid.
Yeah.
Well thought out.
Thank you.
Let's watch this movie.
Okay.
I don't know why I closed
Is
it.
there anything that I can do to help you through this next movie?
You know what? And we talked about this briefly. We have been reading so much into this movie, and we've been adding our own theories, and we've been like thinking about Gina, about Crystal being in Nomi's head, and about it all being this metaphor for. I think this viewing, I'm just gonna watch the movie and appreciate it for what it is, and not
what they intended it to be.
Yeah, and like really think about it at its face value. Just like, what is it that I'm looking at, and just like.
I think that's a good strategy, because the more I watch this, the more respect I have for it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a good movie, but it was well made. Like, everyone in the background's doing something. A lot of the plot holes are filled if you pay attention.
It's like those, like, miniature angels that are really detailed.
Like, little ceramic angels?
Yeah, it's like those little ceramic angels that you're like, somebody, like, not just painted this, but painted it with, like, a little tiny thing, and then they put, like, the dead baby's name on the angel, like, really small, and you're like... Or like someone who paints...
You had to bring the dead babies into it. It's not just an angel for the fun of it.
Or someone who like paints a name on a grain of rice.
Okay.
It's like, it's not good. Like, this isn't amazing, but you did paint a name on a grain of rice.
Yeah.
And that wasn't an accident. You did that intentionally, and you made it what it is.
I'm almost afraid to ask, is that what we're doing here?
What?
Like, we're not doing something worthy of, like, actually being admired, but it is something that went a lot of effort.
Yeah. Did you ever think you were ever anything more than a name on a grain of rice?
Wow. That is deep. That is deep.
Did you?
I feel like I'm going to need a whole movie watch to think about that question. So on we go at...
Onward and upward.
What, 4 a.m.?
Yeah.
To the 9th viewing.
Yep, 9th viewing.
Here's what makes me so mad. And then he sits there with a stupid bowl cut under the waterfall.
I'm sorry, what? What? Those are tears. She's crying. It's finally happened. Now you are the one.
I hate that thing so much.
I know. You knew he was gonna do it. You knew he's gonna do it every time. Why did it make you cry?
Because it'll never be different.
It'll never be different. He's never gonna learn. He's never gonna not do it.
Stop doing it.
I know, honey. I know. We all want him to stop. But he won't. He can't learn. It just felt right. It just felt right to film
because
this.
Your breakdown was on camera.
Exactly, yes.
I'm
Okay.
laughing, but it feels like crying.
I know.
Oh, I saw him going to the waterfall to put his hands through, and I was like, he won't do it this time. Really dumb.
Yeah, like you thought it was funny last time and she didn't laugh. So maybe this time he'll know it's not cute, it's not funny.
He does it every time.
Does it
and I was
every...
like, it'll never be different.
It will never be different. You need to accept this, that the movie is going to keep being the same every viewing. Okay. Alright.
Okay.
Whew. We've got like another 40 minutes.
We do.
Yeah. Give me a thumbs up. And